people. Hello. It's like so early right now. It's so early. I got some tea. Yesterday I didn't upload the video. Like I took some footage from the morning time, like my morning vlog, but yeah, I didn't end up uploading it. But yesterday morning I made orange tea from my tea advent calendar. Is that black thing there? It's an orange tea, and I think I filled it up too high, but it tasted kind of watery, but I was really excited to have some orange tea because it smelled kind of like that bedtime tea. And it was this one point in my life that my grandmother used to always give me that tea. In the wintertime my skin gets all because I have eczema, but it's not the most severe. It's only mild, I can't really cure it with putting Vaseline and cocoa butter and stuff like that on it, but I do soften it up to where it's barely noticeable. And I'm so grateful that I don't have the crazy eczema. I feel I'm just so grateful. But it is kind of annoying when I go like this. It is basically I'm rubbing sandpaper, I don't know if you know, but it's a little bit on this arm, but mostly it's on this arm. And I know this, and I know that I have to moisturize heavily before I go to bed. I literally did not even moisturize anything but my legs and my face. I didn't do my arms, I didn't do nothing like that. And I was like, what? I did spray perfume on, and when I woke up I felt because the perfume was still semi lingering on my body. It was so, I don't know. It feels good to spray perfume before you go to bed. I can't get over it. If you guys have never did it before, don't do it for anyone, because you guys know I'm single. I do it for myself, and I just I don't know, it just feels glamorous. It's the process of putting on makeup, which I gotta start now. Oh yeah, but this tea is a black currant tea. I made it this morning, and I put not as much water as I did yesterday. And I'm hoping it's better. I'll put 2 pumps in there. I don't really currant, black currants. I like white currants and red currants. And how this happened was in New York City, sometimes basically in any borough, I believe they have farmers markets, and depends on how good the farmers market is, so it was one in near 34th Street. It was this it stretched the whole block kind of. It wasn't on 34th Street. I think it was 36th or something like that. I don't know, but it was a farmers market, and they were selling currants and gooseberries and all that stuff. And I love me a good gooseberry. I like the red ones better than the green ones, but I still like them. They're if a grape was grown on a bush. And it's I want to say it's not as flavorful as grapes, but it's okay. It's a different taste. But anyway, they had currants, and they were in these little blueberry containers, and they were selling them for I think it was $4 or $5. I remember thinking there's no way I'm spending $5 for this little bit. But they're smaller, but it was more inside that little container than normal blueberries would be. I don't know if I'm making sense. But yeah, so I bought a red one, a white one, and a black one, currants, and I also bought some other stuff. Yeah, this is totally black currants. Has a distinct taste to it. Anyway, my whole experimenting with the currants, I realized that I only like the red ones and the white ones. I don't really like the black ones. The black ones have a pungent taste to it. Not off-putting, but it's not my favorite. I still rock with a black currant, but I wouldn't gravitate to that one first, if you know what I mean, I got a fig spread in my advent calendar today. but it has seeds in it, you guys. Oh, it has seeds in it. Like, why? Why? Why couldn't they strain it out? Like, why? Why? I was like so excited. I was like, oh, because like when I opened it up, I saw like fig, and I was like, oh my god, yes. Because you guys know I don't like figs, right? Because of how they're pollinated and stuff like that. But I am always curious. Like lately, I've been more curious about having like fig spread and fig preserves and stuff. So I'm just like super curious about it, but not like curious enough to go out and buy something with like my money. I know that probably doesn't make any sense because I just bought that with my money, but it's more like an advent calendar to actually go out with fig spread in mind to get figs. I don't know if that makes sense, but I still didn't get another honey after that one honey, you guys. That one honey. I just want to know who's eating like jams for like breakfast every day, and I tried to like put it on like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for like lunch or like whatever, like dinner maybe if I'm like feeling a little like lazy. Like, who's eating those jams every day? No one. And I feel like honey, it should be like at least like half honey, half jams, at least for like my palate, because like I drink a lot of tea, so I would put honey with my tea. And then I really want to make the ham. I want to make a honey glaze for my ham. Oh, and I realized that, oh sorry, that was a little bright. I realized that I haven't shown you guys my dehydrated oranges and apple slices after they finished being dehydrated. They came out pretty good. The apples, every time you open the apples, they smell amazing. And the oranges, I've never used it for a brine, but that's why I have them for a brine. Or if I'm making like a tea, like if I'm doctoring up a tea, I'll probably put some of those dehydrated oranges in it just to brighten it up a little bit. But typically I like to put oranges in my brine. And like, I think I have this like an orange, a mango, and half a bag of apples, like for like fruit in my refrigerator, which I think I'm gonna have to go food shopping again. I think I'm gonna have to order some food to me again. My brother asked me for money this morning, you guys, and he was saying so he won't be overdrafted, and I just feel like the biggest tool, because I was kind of like disappointed that he told me he was going to do the whole cryptocurrency thing. Like, remember when I was like telling people that I need to borrow $10, but then having them invest that $10 they would have gave me into like, you know, the cryptocurrency market or whatever. Yeah, he told me he did it, but turns out he didn't. Because I was like, yeah, I want to know what you do. And he was like, to be honest with you, I didn't do it. I'm like, oh, come on. And I just feel bad because, like, remember when I said that, like, my mom like, overdraft the family account? My mom said it was by hundreds, but my brother said it was by thousands. I really think it is by thousands because my mom asked me for money. She said she was like, her cars won't work, and she's at the gas station, and she needed to put gas on her car. And she asked me for $50, so I gave her, like, $100 because there's just no way that, like, my mom's... Like, I don't know where she is. Her cars won't work and she needs gas like that. I don't know. Like, so emotional about it. Like, where are you? Are you safe? Like, so I'll just send her like $100. And then my brother asked me, I think this is last week when my mom asked me for money. And then my brother asked me this morning, he asked me for $30. He asked me for $30 so his account won't be overdrafted. My brother's never asked me for money. I've always given him money, but he's never like asked for money, you know? And so I just gave him like a 50, just to round it out. And I just feel so bad because like I'm the person in my family, like I'm the last person to know anything like bad, anything sad and stuff like that. Because I know I'm an emotional creature. Like I know that. And my family knows that, so they don't tell me like a lot of like sad things. Like I'm the last one to know. Like my little sister knows more than I do. At least when it comes to, I gotta fix my bow. I thought I liked it, but I don't. At least when it comes to like the family, like finances and like things like that, like my sister is always the first to know. Well, one, because my baby sister, she makes like more money than I do. And she makes more money than like the majority of us, actually. Out of my family, like my baby sister, she makes more money than all of my mom's children. Not put together, obviously, but like she makes more than me, my older brothers. Like she just makes more money than us, which I'm like super proud. I feel like a proud mama. Like I call her Mama Warbucks. Like she's not like rich or anything like that. She's just very financially like more financially stable. You know, I mean, I'm financially stable, but not until I get these treatments. And, you know, when I'm done with the treatments and stuff like that, I'm going to be more well off than not. Anyway, so my sister knows more about, like, the family business and stuff like that than I do, which I'm thinking that, like, my mom's ex overdrafted the family account more than my mom let on to. My brother, he told me thousands. My mom, she told me hundreds. So I'm thinking that, like, you know, moms, you know, I think she just don't want me to worry about it. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I think she just don't want me to worry about it. But my brother asked me for money, and it kind of, like, made me feel bad because, like, I was so upset with him. Not so upset, but I was a little disappointed that, like, he didn't do it, you know, like I asked you for money, how come you didn't give me the money, even though it wasn't for me, it was for them. But he doesn't want his account to be overdrafted, which I'm thinking that like his account is overdrafted. So, and I don't know if they're gonna be like financially good for right now, so I'm gonna make sure to set some like emergency funds aside for them, or at least to start. I'm thinking of only putting like 1,000 like away, like 1,000 aside just for like them if they ever need it. That way it won't like put me at a disadvantage when it comes to like certain things that I want to do, like get my treatments and stuff. I don't want it to be like I'm putting off this bill, because like I hate being in debt. Like, you guys, I'm not in debt. Well, student loans. I think I'm like halfway done paying my student loans, but I just hate owing people. I hate debt. I hate all of that stuff. All right. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Okay. So yesterday's tea, that orange tea, tasted kind of watery, so I was like, no. So last night I made, I used the tea and I poured it into like my salsa water, my soda stream, whatever. And I like, you know, turned it into like a salsa. Oh my goodness, you guys, it tastes like wood water. It don't taste, I mean, it tasted still good. I still drank it all, but like, it tasted like wood water, and it like threw me off because like it's supposed to be orange, you know? It was like super annoying because it was like, it didn't even taste as good as I thought it was gonna taste. Alright, my makeup is done. So that being said, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow when I upload another video at 2 p.m. and I'll see you guys in the comments below. Later, you guys. This is how it looks without the light on. Oh. Cat's food went off.